Good morning everyone, and if you're watching this, that means you're watching the replay, so type hashtag replay. And today we are going to see what's it like lip sense, how to differentiate between the shades. So basically, if you know, you know to differentiate between color groups. For example, whether it's a red, whether it's a burgundy, whether it's a pink group, whether it's a purple group, all those things. But lip sense can also be classified into three different types. So it can either be a matte, it can be a shimmer, or it can be a frost. Even though I've been doing 3.5 years, even my customers who've been using from the first, if I ask them, they sometimes don't know the difference between that. So I thought I will make this video, and also you can find yourself on how a color is a color can be grouped under these categories. So today, if you see, I'm wearing blue red, which is a matte color. So let me show you what colors I picked for today. So the colors I picked, all three are from our permanent line. So I picked blue red, cocoa, and bee ruby. So these are the three shades I picked because blue red is a matte, cocoa is a shimmer, and bee ruby is a frost. So what is the differentiation? So a matte shade is nothing but it will never have any shimmers to it. So the color as it is will not have any glitters or anything else, and the color will be really prominent. You can clearly see blue red. You can see how pigmented it is. So that's what is the matte color. So next comes shimmer, which I have picked cocoa. Being brown, it has like a bronzy gold glitter to it. So the color itself will have some glitter particles in it. And similar way, the third one is the one I call bee ruby, which is a frost shade. A frost means we all see frosted. Hi Soumya, we have seen frosted glosses, right? So it will have like a slight tint, like a instead of clear. So that is what a frost means. So frost means it will have like the color will not be as prominent as a matte, but at the same time it will not have any shimmer or glittery particles, but it will have like a slight pearly finish, or like how we call in dual shades and all. Like a sari which is dual shade will have like a different finish, right, from the normal sari. So that's how it is when it comes to bee ruby. So I'm going to show you my laptop. So once you are in the group, you can find hi Lakshmi, thank you so much for hopping on. And I am also going to show the difference between Kiss for a Cast is a shimmer, Soumya. That's a very slight shimmer, which no one knows. It looks like a frost, but it's a shimmer actually. So today, if you see, I have bee ruby with glossy gloss. A similar way, what I'm going to do is, so when you buy first time, you will obviously be picking glossy gloss. Kusuma get she fights with me every day that I didn't suggest her to pick glossy gloss, because that's how much she loves it now. But the thing is, previously I used to always tell them to go with glossy gloss as their first choice, but now that we have like more color choices, sometimes even the collection comes with different glosses, I give them the option to go with it. And I feel like people who moved from MAC and all, they like that matte finish. So that's the reason I don't ask them to get a glossy finish, because not everybody likes a glossy finish. So what you can do is, just by applying matte gloss on top of it, it's going to turn it into matte. So I'm going to apply the matte gloss, that way you guys can see how it turns into matte. My preference is, even if I'm going to wear matte gloss, I will let the glossy soak for a minute, and then I will go and apply the matte gloss, because I like the benefits of glossy being soaking in for some time. So by doing this, it's going to turn it into a matte color in few minutes. Yeah, it's still a gloss, but as you said, the finish will change the color a little bit. With glossy, the color will be too prominent. It will enhance the color. That's why my first impressions are always with glossy. The same way, my pictures that I was saying to work, I'm going to work on it. They all will be always on glossy finish. So. I am a glossy person too. Maybe that's where I started. So I have like a personal preference on glossy gloss all the time. So you can see it slowly starts to change into matte gloss in few seconds. Meanwhile, let's go over to see how you can find the colors, color group from the the albums and also from the Senegen's website. Let me take it one sec. So if this is an example, for example, this is my permanent line ones. If you go to B Ruby, so do you see here, it will say it's cool and it's a frost shade. So every color will have that. So let me take Bella. So it will say it's a neutral tone and it's a matte shade. So today we did blue, red and cocoa. So let me show those. So these are all in the albums of the group. So you can see blue red is a cool matte shade, and I think cocoa will be next. No, bombshell. Let me see cocoa. Yeah. So if you see cocoa, you can see it's a warm shimmer. So here you will see clearly the glitter particles in it, in the color itself. So that's where the difference comes. So anytime when you find a color, you can see in the description itself, it will say, Soumya was asking about Kisphoracas. Let me show Kisphoracas here. So you can see Kisphoracas says shimmering bold bright pink. So here if you see, it says cool shimmer. So even though the color doesn't have much of glitters, it will still say it's a shimmer shade. Similar way, if you go to Senegen's website, under products, once you log in, under products and lips, you select lips and colors and it will bring you here. Do you see? It will show, the website will have these, and here if you see, you can, from the drop down, you will be able to pick what are the matte shades that are currently available. So this will be another place where you can see what are all the matte colors. So it will clearly say these are the matte shades and which are warm tone, which are cool tone, all those kind of stuff. You can find it here. So similar way, if you are looking for any shimmer shades, you can pick. You can see how the number reduces from matte to shimmer. We don't have that much shimmer. Frost will be even less, I believe. Yeah, you can see frost will, hi Abhi, good morning. So you can see frost is very less when compared to matte colors. So obviously the more choice, good morning Da, the more color group is being matte, because that way you can either top it with the gloss of your choice. It can be a glossy gloss, it can be a matte gloss, it can be a shimmer gloss. So this will be the best place to find. I think this will have only the current colors that are in stock. It will not have sold out shades and all. So but I think it has both limited edition and permanent shades. So here itself you can see whether it's a limited edition, it will say here, and if it is a permanent color, it doesn't say anything. So that's how you are going to differentiate it. So I thought I should show you this, and you can see meanwhile my color has turned completely into a matte color by topping it with matte gloss. So these are like, what to say, like a very basic colors, I would say. So whether you are a glossy person or matte gloss, these clear glosses are my first choices to go over. I am never a what to say, like a just gloss person, unless it is the 2 pH glosses. So because the pH glosses are meant to be owned on by its own, so only these two glosses I will wear by itself. I think one is sold out, I don't know, I think this one is sold out. I think only this one is there in the website, I think. So these two glosses are meant to be owned by itself, because these are called pH glosses, which will react to your pH level, and then they stay a little longer than our normal glosses. So these two are the ones I will wear it by if I have to wear without Lip Sense color. But other than that, I am more of even if I'm how lazy I am, I will still wear at least one layer of color. A color like this will even work out with 1 or 2 layers, and then I will go with any of the pigmented colors. Let me show you a difference. This is more of a, what is it, like a red, right? So let me top it with a gloss like this. I think this is watermelon. So the same color will look little different with a different gloss. So each gloss is going to give a different finish. So it's up to you on how you want it. Like even a pigmented matte gloss will change it completely different. Let me pick a matte gloss. That is my favorite Bella Matte. So if you are a what to say, like a matte person, then obviously you can get more of these pigmented matte glosses too, more than the glossier glosses on its own. The matte glosses will stay a little bit longer, like a lip balm, because the consistency is completely different. I feel like these are like really thick, so I'm going to show how it changes on the blue red itself. So each time the color will change it to a little different, and the finish. And there is no right or wrong rule with any of these. You can mix and match too. For example, you can mix 2 glosses, like how I did. I think I pretty much wore 4 glosses as of now. I wore glossy, then I changed it to matte, and then I wore watermelon, and now I topped it with Bella glossies. I mean Bella matte gloss. So pretty much you have you can pick what finish you want, and that way your color is going to look in that sense. And the primary are obviously having a glossy gloss and also matte gloss. I also wanted to show you a glitter gloss. So if you see, this gloss is a glitter gloss. So we have a color that is matte, and so topping it with a glitter gloss will change its look. So these are like, I think the day Soumya posted the red glitter gloss, I think she zoomed in to show how glittery it is. So that's how it will be. So basically you can change like a day look to night look just by topping it with the same color. Since it's going to be all day wear, you will just top it with what's it, like a glitter gloss to make it like a evening wear. We do have silver glitter, we have gold glitter, we have prism gloss, we have pink prism. So glitter glosses are if you are your kind of jam, then you can top it with it. Similar way, this color is already having glitters, then topping it with glitter gloss will make it more glittery. So that's how it is going to be. So hope you find the difference between this, and all these pictures are in the group, and there is one more way to find it too. Let me show you. For example, let me go to the group and show you how you can find the colors, color group again. Let me show that alone and then we'll be done. So once you go here, and you can go to the group and, for example, search for, okay, let's see, Bellini, not Bellini, the Rockstar. Let's say Rockstar. Hi Kusuma, good morning. So if you search for Rockstar, you will be able to find whenever someone wore the color. And also if you go here, when they introduced, it will have that definition too. So if you see, Rockstar is a pink coral shade with a smooth matte finish. So this is how you're going to find again whether it's a shimmer color or a matte shade. If I open, I think, Star Garnet, let's search. So if you see Star Garnet, I can show that when it's got introduced. Let me see whether I can find, maybe I need to find it as a one color, I think. But here if you see the color here, yeah, it's there again. So you can see it's again a shimmer shade. So whether it's a permanent color or a limited edition, you will be able to find whether the color has glitters or shimmers to it. And this is the best way for you to compare yourself with your skin tone, so you know how the color will look. I know these pictures are no more like the person who used to make these colors, she doesn't make them anymore, so we really miss that too. But Senalook and then swatches, all those things will give you a idea on how the color is going to look on you. And you can always see the picture of me, that way you can understand whether will it show up on your skin tone or not. So those are the things I wanted to cover for today. Today being 27th day of the Slay. I'm really excited. I just have 4 more days. I need to create an event for tomorrow, because tomorrow I think I may do it like last week. I may do it in the evening if I have to. So let me find a good time to create that, and then let's meet tomorrow in the evening. So have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on the live.